Somebody asked me how many Grand Theft Autos I shipped, and I said 9. GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, Chinatown Wars, Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned, Ballad of Gay Tony, GTA 5.
Yeah. And Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right. And then there was Bully in there and Midnight Club and...
I mean, dude, Warriors.
The Warriors.
Lazlow Jones made all of the radio, TV, and internet in every one of the Grand Theft Auto games from GTA 3 all the way through to GTA 5. But he won't be doing that for Grand Theft Auto 6, so the entire TV, radio, and internet that we've come to know and love as the digital tapestry that is the background of Grand Theft Auto is about to change. Let's dive into what that means and how Rockstar could be letting you plug into the radio and take Lazlow's place. Today, we're mapping out the future of Grand Theft Auto's radio without Lazlow Jones, and what that means as far as user-generated content like Vinewood Public Access and other radio stations made by fans.
You're tuned in to Vinewood Public Access.
Vinewood Public Access. Because, what do you have that's better to do?
Welcome to Vinewood Public Access. I'm Rob Morris, American screenwriter, TV producer, and lifetime Grand Theft Auto radio obsessive. I have been listening to the Grand Theft Auto radio stations since 2001. I literally used to fall asleep listening to the Vice City soundtrack. I don't have inside access to Rockstar, and I don't know anything behind the curtains, but I am a card-carrying member of Writers Guild America East, American screenwriter, storyteller, and I happen to have made my own GTA talk radio station called Vinewood Public Access. It's longer than some of the ones in the game, and it's still evolving. Send in your call today. Today we're going to be breaking down the future of Grand Theft Auto 6 radio without the help of Lazlow Jones, and how it might take the shape of things like Spotify or other user-generated content. Stick around. Let's start off with who Lazlow Jones is and why he's so important to the history of the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Since 2001 for Grand Theft Auto 3, Lazlow Jones was brought in by the Housers to shape how Grand Theft Auto would sound, specifically with the talk radio stations and interstitial commercials like this.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me, and I'll sleep with anything.
The Abdomitrix, the Thiazizer, tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey.
Lazlow played a personified version of himself in the games, hosting Chatterbox FM.
All right, Liberty City, this is your talk radio show Chatterbox, where your opinion matters. Let's go to the phones. Hello, caller, you're on Chatterbox.
While Lazlow's appearance in the games would evolve over time, seeing him go back to the 80s for Vice City, move out to the West Coast for San Andreas, and completely reinvent himself in the HD universe for Integrity 2.0. Lazlow was also always behind the scenes when it came to writing the radio commercials, the television, the internet, and every single little detail that paints the world that we think of when we think of Grand Theft Auto. Over nearly 2 decades and 9 installments of Grand Theft Auto, Lazlow Jones became the consistent voice that tied each game together, along with the Housers. In 2020, Lazlow officially departed from Rockstar Games for personal and professional reasons. You can look into that yourself if you want. Because of that exit, if GTA 6 wants to maintain a consistent tone with its previous editions, it has to start getting creative and lean on what they know already works. First of all, let me hit this from a writer's perspective and talk about this as someone who's been a part of different rooms trying to shape creative projects, because it may not be as far away from Lazlow's work as you might think. It also could be a million miles away. We're gonna have to see. What I'm talking about is when you have a TV show, a game series, or a movie franchise that spans over several installments, The creative team routinely changes. This is a normal thing. Writers come and go, showrunners or executive producers change helms, so to speak, and you get a different captain leading the ship. Sometimes across a series, you may not even realize that the main writers have changed because they're able to replicate the same tone in the writing that was established by the previous team. Sometimes new writing teams take over and completely change everything that was going on with the story, the tone, the humor, and you end up with a brand new show. Sometimes the people who work there decide they want to do something totally different, and so the tone changes without the creative team changing. There's a number of ways that this could go, but there's one that I want to point out that people may not be considering. Lazlow Jones worked at Rockstar for almost 20 years. When you work at that place for that long, you're going to build a team. Lazlow notoriously worked primarily alone to develop the initial radio in 2001 for Grand Theft Auto 3. He was calling in friends and comedians to do the ads and the calls, and basically worked as a one-man show. Over the years, with the franchise developing, the writing team expands, and you end up with Lazlow overseeing a team of people that are helping him put out the game. Just because Lazlow or the Hausers or Leslie Benzies may not be at the company or things may have changed in creative leadership doesn't mean that the creative tone of the franchise cannot be preserved through people who still work there and talented writers who are able to replicate the tone established by the original creatives. But the question remains, who's going to replace Lazlow? You? Let's talk about it. I've seen a lot of videos out there wondering whether or not Rockstar is going to allow players to put their own music in the game when GTA 6 releases or as part of an RP server and online. What a lot of people may not realize is playing your own music in the game is not a new feature and has actually been around since GTA 3. Console players may not be aware, but PC players have long known that putting your own music files into the game is actually an integrated feature. There was a feature in the 3D universe called the User Track Player, and in GTA 4 they evolved this into Independence FM, where you could actually go in on PC and put music files in a folder on your PC, go into the game and pull up Independence FM in GTA 4, and not only would it play your music tracks shuffled together, but it would put commercials that it had pre-recorded just for Independence FM and DJ interstitials to play, making it feel more immersive. Hidden feature. A lot of people don't know about that. In GTA 5 and GTA Online, it's called Self Radio. But what if they took this a step further in the new ecosystem of GTA 6 and GTA Online? They could incorporate a system as simple as a Spotify playlist, where you can simply choose a playlist and then go into the game, select Spotify, and that music plays when you're in the car. What I'm hoping is that in this new ecosystem that GTA 6 and Online is creating, it will allow for us to share with each other these playlists or different user-generated content so you can access that in the game online. I'm not going to pretend like I don't have selfish motivations when it comes to the radio in Grand Theft Auto 6. I am the creator of Vinewood Public Access, which is a Chatterbox FM style canon in-universe radio station in the style of Chatterbox FM. Did I say that twice?
From Los Santos to Liberty City to Vice City, we are the #1 talk radio station. You're on the air with Vinewood Public Access. If you've got a question, we've got an answer. What's up?
No, thanks, man. I'm on hold for the radio.
Yeah, I know. This is Tommy Singles. You're live on the air with Vinewood Public Access. What's going on?
Wait. Is this the radio guy?
Yeah.
Why am I on right now?
Yes.
Oh, that's wild.
I'm hoping that there's a way to get Vinewood Public Access and other user-generated content like it in the game for people to share and enjoy. As far as what Rockstar has plans for the airwaves in GTA 6, anything is possible. We could see the introduction of podcasts and various streaming platforms integrated into the game in a satirical way. Here's some things I think you can almost certainly count on the talk radio in GTA 6. We almost always get some sort of political satire. So your WKTT, your Blaine County Talk Radio, there almost certainly will be a version of this in GTA 6. I'm pretty sure you can count on more breaking news bulletins, as they've done that in every Grand Theft Auto game. Here's what I'd like to see on the Grand Theft Auto radio waves that's never happened before. It would be great to get regular updates to the radio. Yes, I think the music could rotate and might help with the long-term licensing situation that Rockstar has been put in, especially with GTA 5. A bunch of radio songs had to be pulled, things were moved and shuffled a number of times, new radio stations were added, but just in a singular drop rather than refreshed over time. And the talk radio in Grand Theft Auto has almost never been updated after the initial release. Wink, wink, I updated the talk radio in GTA. It's called Vinewood Public Access. You can go listen to it. It's pretty good. But I would love to see seasonal updates to the radio. It would be great to hear Christmas songs around Christmas time in GTA Online. There's no reason why this amount of content can't be created by the fans if it can't be produced by Rockstar at scale. I'll make a seasonal show. I'm doing it right now for free. Now, obviously, fan-created content on the radio and internet and television does present some challenges. It would have to be heavily moderated by Rockstar, fit their guidelines, and fall under the mature rating. Also, there would have to be some sort of cohesion from a writing and storytelling perspective. If there's too much randomness across all of this world, it's not going to feel like GTA anymore. Someone's got to curate that and decide what goes where. But this shift is huge. We have seen changes in the way Rockstar approaches UGC, or user-generated content. They are shifting so many parts of their model behind the scenes to something akin to Roblox or Fortnite. When the users create content for the fan base at scale, it saves them an exorbitant amount of money. Now, I know we've talked a lot about the talk radio, so let's dip into the music. Music in Grand Theft Auto has an opportunity to influence generations on past and current tracks. There are certain songs that have become absolutely iconically associated with Grand Theft Auto, and every time that Grand Theft Auto pumps up a track with its game, it becomes a cultural hit. There have been songs that have been considered deep cuts that once Rockstar puts them in one of our games, it becomes a mainstream hit. There have been other independent artists whose work has been elevated by being in the Grand Theft Auto series. I have no doubt in my mind that Rockstar will continue all of these trends of elevating smaller artists and licensing huge tracks, some of which you might be familiar with, and some you might be hearing for the first time because, you know, your dad didn't show it to you, which it's messed up. I'm sorry that happened. Also, as another point, I think you're going to be able to put the headphones in and walk around and listen to the music to some degree. It may not be constant system because I think they are going to want to control the score to some degree, but yeah, I think music outside the cars, it's happening. I said it here. If I'm wrong, whatever. I mean, who cares? To sum things up, Lazlow Jones' impact on the Grand Theft Auto series cannot be understated, but without him around, GTA 6 can't just abandon his tone. They have to evolve it in some way. I have nothing but faith that Rockstar will accomplish this. However, it looks like there might be room for the fans to step in and help add to the overall texture of the Grand Theft Auto universe. Until GTA 6 radio drops, Vinewood Public Access is your home station. For GTA Talk Radio, we're the only one putting stuff out right now, man. You want call-ins, fake ads, and ridiculous stuff to listen to as you drive around Los Santos waiting to depart to Vice City? There's only one game in town. It's Vinewood Public Access. And Rockstar, if you ever support fan-created radio that is copyright-free and not a pain to license, hey, there's this. I can make more of it whenever. You watched all the way to the end of the video? Look at you. I have a treat. I have a surprise, and you're gonna really like it. Not only is this a Grand Theft Auto 6 channel, this is also the home of Vinewood Public Access, the #1 fan-created Grand Theft Auto talk radio station. ever. It's the only one like it. And there's hours of it here on this channel. So take a look, take a peep, listen to our radio station while you're in the shower. Listen to it while you inevitably drive rideshare around your city and cry. It's great for that. Thank you. Chakra Attack is too fucking much. It's too loud and I don't like it. I'm saying it right now, which sucks because Annie Lederman is hilarious. The guy from Ted Lasso is one of the main hosts in GTA 4's radio. Did you know that? ECPR, Vice City Public Radio, Pressing Issues with Marie Chavez is one of the greatest pieces of comedy ever made. So many people think Theo Von is going to be on the radio or on the TV in GTA 6, and I'm not convinced he's not.